Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another installment of Millennium Racing League. This is our Cup Series here in the beautiful hills of California. We're in Sonoma on a beautiful sunny day today. We got us a marathon with 55 laps around Sonoma. It's going to be a rough and tough one. Keep your tires on the road and bumpers clear, and the person who does that the best will come out on top. Here with me today is Hunty Wild and our lovely owner is a private Patton. How you doing tonight, Patton?
I wouldn't call myself lovely, but it's still appreciated. But yes, actually, Nathan, thank you so much for leading us in right there. We actually have two in-race reporters. You know how, like in real life, you know how they do like radio style. Essentially, this is what I'm thinking. You have this is the words of Nathan, by the way, Agent Orange. One person for the front, one person for the back. That's not me. That's him saying that. But yeah, gentlemen, how are you doing today? Hunty, of course, you are making it in from winning the Sportsman Series race at Mid Ohio from one road course to another. What are your expectations for tonight?
Trying to not wreck. I think on who doesn't get loose as much probably can win the race.
Well, yeah, maintaining control of your car is going to be definitely a big one. Actually, maintaining control is also probably the way that you are going to win. As you said, pole time actually was a 31.377, and Hunter, you are actually lining up P2 with a 32.1. Is that daunting for you?
Uh, no, not really. It really depends all on race pace.
Of course. We have different paces for qualifying trim, and then you also have one for race trim, of course. Now, Nathan, you're actually qualifying P9. Technically P8 when I back out of the lobby. So that's actually good for you because that's where you said you right going to be running. What are your expectations coming from quote unquote someone from the back?
Expectations is to watch who's beside you. Sonoma is a very narrow track. I know we were talking about that pre-race, how it's basically a two-lane road down through the countryside. If you drop a tire, you're going to go off, and it's hard to stop once you hit that dirt. So just be aware of who's around you. Pick and choose your battles. If you got to let people go for now, let them go. Try and get them back at a different time. As far as I go, just my goal every road course race is just not crash. Usually I do that. Mind my p's and q's. Stay out of people's way, and I usually come out about a fifth through seventh, and that's good enough in my book for a road course. I'm here to scavenge points right now.
Well, and speaking of points, I actually will be if I actually could have some invites, please, that would be fantastic. We are actually going to be actually looking at points. Xander, of course, is on the the point lead, but if we were to look at how close the relegation line is, that is, I mean, it's a little too early for relegation. I will say this, but I think that we are in for a treat. There are some that are actually outside of the cutoff line that are not even here. Of course, we have three drivers that are not actually even racing technically. Selling Dreams, Liam, and then we also have Cyber, who is getting last place points. So he will basically get points no matter what. But those three are actually not in the field tonight. And Liam, especially, and Selling Dreams are below that cutoff line. And that is very daunting because after this race, gentlemen, we are now 25% of the season done. It's time to nut up or shut up, essentially. So with that, I mean, we're about to load in now. Like I said, Xander is on pole, but it's going to be interesting to see turn one, especially the carousel. The carousel is going to be daunting for these drivers. I can just tell you that right now. That is going to be the corner you're either going to lose all your time or gain all your time. What do you guys think about that?
Agree.
Yeah.
Carousel's really hard to get it clean on entry, and even on exit, because you think that, oh, I'm halfway through the turn, I can just gas it up right now. You really can't. You still got to kind of feather it a little bit, and still try and get that good exit.
Well, I'll tell you what, being on the inside is, well, I guess normal inside, like Xander, T-Bird, all of these guys are, is actually going to be at a disadvantage because the inside actually becomes the outside here. And going into turn one was actually going on board with someone in the back right here. It is a dirt fest back here. We're re-racing at Bristol Dirt because Worst Cut and BS are already tagging each other. And just like that, Pied Piper takes 3 for 1 right there. But back into the next braking zone, you can see that everyone's going wide. The 21 is already sideways. And just like that, starting P7 is now down into P14. But look at this, going back on board with everyone in the front. Xander's off. Oh my goodness, how did I miss that? Xander went off course, and just like what I was talking about. That is where you lose all your time. But now into this high braking zone right here. The 18 of Kalen, was getting an eye full of the one car, almost diving in on his former teammate. Yes, you heard me right, former teammate of Bassbuck. So we'll have to see how this is going to roll. But the top 5 are basically all double file. But look at that, the 47 in the... Well, technically, you're in the 68, Hunty. I can't really tell because of that hot pink scheme. Oh, if I made you go off course, I apologize. But yeah, definitely, that highlighter pink. Oh, but the 18 of Kalen absolutely does not make that corner at all. And just like that, the 6 of Packers gets major loose out of the hairpin. Insanity here in lap 1. And this is now we're only beginning lap 2. That is how long a lap takes around Sonoma. We actually have a roughly about a minute and a half. Of course, give a couple seconds in order to do a lap around this joint. So definitely consistency is key in order to really maintain your pace. Now, of course, making sure that you are moving forward is the best thing, as the 18 of Kalen definitely goes off pace yet again. The 22 of Cade as well, looking forward. Definitely not trying to outbreak each other here, giving each other plenty of space. That's really going to help. But the 12 of BD is off the road right there. That's not helping. And his teammate in the 21 of Brandon is actually going to pass him. Of course, Brandon did a lot of practice for this race, more than practice than he has done since, honestly, I mean, in his entire league racing career. In the 48, Justin Shackett absolutely diving it in right there. So these guys are definitely looking to gain up a lot of time right here. But as we look towards everyone in the back, Nathan, let's get a reference. What position are you in right now?
I'm in 11th. I actually got spun out.
Ooh, so P11, that means BS, who we're on board with, is P12, and top 10 is right there in your grasp. Of course, this is still, the race is still young, so we have a lot of time left to go. UK, surprisingly, is actually right behind you in well, 2 cars right behind you in P13, so that 14 car definitely not acting up to spec. Let's go back up to the front. Looks like Xander has retaken the lead as he is about to enter the carousel section. I can't wait for the short shoe to come on back, as I'm taking a look at that. Coming back this year, so that means the next game should have it. But yeah, definitely something that I'm looking forward to. As honestly, I feel like the short shoe is actually what makes Sonoma Sonoma, and not a just another cookie cutter road course. Hunty, it looks like you retook P4 right there. How does the car feel?
It's a little sketchy when you're near people.
But how about when you're not near people?
I think it's okay now. Caution's out.
Oh,
Yellow.
caution's out. Ooh, got spun. Let's kind of go through the field. Looks like it was the 12 someone. So someone must have tagged the 12 or something or other because I saw the 12 was sideways. So interesting from there. Nathan, do you have a perspective on that?
I know it was in the carousel. That's all I can tell you.
Well, caution is out here at Sonoma. Now, this may change up strategy a little bit. Now, of course, a road course is technically in a no stage race, of course. We are no guaranteed yellows. That means stages, no, not a thing. You don't have a goal to work for. So essentially, you're working backwards from lap 55 back to lap 1 and planning out your strategy. Some people took advantage of that, some people didn't. Looks like the 18 was one of those that took advantage of not pitting there. We'll have to see how this is going to roll here, especially as the field is now jumped back up here. Some people on the preferred side, some people not. The 18 goes wide, and it's 4 wide in the back of the pack. The 22 of Cade absolutely kind of bombs it in there, and his teammates. And that is not what you want to see, as all kinds of dirt's being kicked up right here. We're in the middle of the pack following. Ooh, a little bit of contact between the 8 and the 4, and the 47 and 96 are sideways. Is that another caution, or?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like the 47 and 96 must have tagged each other right there, and that was all she wrote. That means, oh, that sucks for Bassbuck. He is all the way dead last right now. Well, I'll tell you what, who that really benefits, actually, is the 18 of Kalen. He only lost, I think, only 1 spot to Xander right there. So, and that actually gives him the opportunity. I'm sorry?
He's still first.
Oh, never mind then. Screw what I was talking about then. But either way, he's this point remains that he's still maintaining that strategy of just track position. And more caution laps actually suits him better because everyone else, I'm assuming, pit that in that first caution. Now, yet again, as we see here, brand new row 2, actually, the 21 actually joins that right there. The 96 is now going to be back in P6, so we're going to see how this is going to roll here because the 47 lost so much track position. I'm seeing him all the way back in row 5, but as the 18 goes wide, the 21 actually takes P2, but the 96 gets loose, and we are on board with him. Oh, my goodness. And just like that, that's how quick things can change. Now, going into the carousel section right here, some people outbraking themselves, some people not. So we're going to go on board with someone towards the back, let's say.
Hey, go to me.
Oh, actually, I saw that because I saw a little bit of ping-ponging going on right there. Some people going off wide, the 48's off wide. So is the 37, the 38, and the 20. Oh, my goodness me. It is ping-pong, and the 96 is going to take 4 for the price of 1. Already passing the 14 in the matter of 2 corners. Jesus, what a move. Looks like as we were on board with that, the 21 must have gotten loose or something or other because he is now back into P6. Hunty, you're now in P2 right there. The 14 goes in spinning. He's spinning in the back of the pack. UK not... And he has parked it for the night. Wow, that's a very un-UK thing to do. Wow. Well, Hunty, that actually does not help you out in terms of the team points, actually. Mopawa has been, quite frankly, dominating the team points for the Cup Series. Same thing with the Sportsman Series, actually, now that I think about it. So, essentially, you're now the only Mopawa actually running right now as Justin Shackett gets incredibly loose right there. Kind of just surf on through this field right now, kind of seeing who we can see. So, of course, Xander's our leader right now. Then you have P2 of Hunty. And then right behind him is the 18 of Kalen. That is the podium positions right there. If Kalen is to finish where he is now, essentially this would be his first podium. Excellent job from him. Behind him is BD and P4. Excellent job from him. And the 47, oh my goodness me. The 22 of Cade and the 21. Oh, but the 22, what a lag surge! Holy God, and he spun out the 47!
That was a very bad lag by the 22.
That was a very bad lag surge from that. Lag warning 1 for him. But yeah, super unfortunate though from the 47 of Bass, who just has no luck in any way, shape, or form. No fault of his own, by the way. It was just lag. It kind of caught the best of him, and just like that, he is now down in the dumps right there. The 37 is right behind him, and the 38 of Piper right behind him. That is currently I'm assuming 14, 15, and 16. Whew, wow. Or probably 13th actually, because Worst Cod's in the race. So yeah. Ooh. As we see the rest of the field right now, let's actually kind of let's get a lap update. Let's start with that. Gentlemen, 7.
Give me 1
11.
second.
11. I was about to say, there's no way it's lap 7. Come on. We already had 2 cautions. Come on. But what a sight right here. The 2 Menard's schemes right here. Gotta love it. Hard for Menard as the 21 sends it on his teammate right there. I'm sure they're in a party, so I'm sure that was completely unintentional. But yeah, the 12 and the 21, gotta love that. Trying to battle it out. This is for P4 with the 22 of Cade sitting P5. Looks like the 12 of BD kind of lets him go, so kind of realizing that it's faster. And I see a wild 8. What happened there, bud?
Braked way too late and locked my tires.
Oof. I was about to say, I was following the 12 and the 21. I just see a wild 8 car just put into the barrels. I'm just like, wait a minute. We have a couple people watching right now. Mayo saying, don't wreck, Hunty. Geo also coming in saying, see how DEI treats their drivers. Whew. Coming in hot. Geo woke up and chose violence there. But yeah, so currently the top 3 are actually Xander, Hunty, and Kalen. Here is our DNF for the race, which is UK Mopower Cat. Very un-UK thing to do to leave like that. He's usually a trooper and tries to roll, but I guess when it's time to, when it's time to roll. Let's see here. So there's the top 3 right there. We're kind of seeing the towards the back of the pack. So top P6, P7 belongs to Justin Shackett, P8 belongs to Nathan, P9 is US Trek, P10 to T-Bird. Ooh, but Shackett goes wide, he's in the grass, and just like that, 1, 2, oh, no, he actually maintains the spot right there, but he kind of knocks the 4 out of line, and he loses 3 spots. Oh, the 4 of US Trek, oh my goodness me. So, we also have Kobe. That is Talladega Sportsman winner Kobe, saying, got a truck guy watching the Cup guys go at it. Well, who are you rooting for, Kobe? There is a lot of drivers here that can strike your attention, but only one of them can win. Unfortunately, it's not a team sport as Xander goes wide. He's totally stopped. Oh my God, Hunty, what are you doing?
Follow the tracks.
Oh my God, there's like that opens up the door for the 18. Now suddenly the 18's there, right behind the 1. There must be oil out on the track because the 1 and the 68 absolutely just followed each other right there. Absolutely insane. Did you actually lose a spot, or did you just maintain P3?
I'm in P3 right now.
Okay. So, look at these yellow cars back here. P4, 5, 6. Two of them are Menards. One of them is a Shell Pennzoil. So, gotta admire the color coordination here. But Packers here is actually sitting P7. Now, his average finish has been about P7. So, he's essentially right where his average finish is. Now, I know he's looking for a win. At this point in Season 0, he has knocked up two... That's not the right word. Knocked down... 2 wins in his win category. So I know he is slacking by his own standards. Kobe saying, yes, we love our 18 brethrens. Don't know who drives it, but you go. So that is actually, let's go on board with him. That is Kalen. We're going to try to find him real quick. Right there. So the 18 of Kalen, that is P2 currently, so definitely looking to see what he can do. Now, Kalen, I should remind everyone, did not stop during the first 2 cautions. He maintained track position. He will be the first one to come down pit lane. Now, Hunty, you were the one that did the strategy before this race. What do you expect for strategy now with those cautions?
How many laps do we get in our caution? Like 6, something like that?
Yeah, 3 per.
I could go about 18 to 19 laps. So, probably 2 stops, I think.
Now, is that going to be, you think, the winning strategy, or do you think Xander's going to pull something out of his butt?
I have no clue what the strategy is right now.
All right, well, I guess flying by the seat of your pants. Sometimes that does it for you, you know. You gotta like it. Sometimes you just gotta roll. And speaking of just rolling, Gio made a remark about Xander spinning himself, saying Xander and spinning himself at road courses name a better duo. Wait, you can't. So again, Gio waking up and choosing violence. As we see a battle between Nathan and I almost said Liam. T-Bird. That's not right. Liam is actually not in this race, but this is for P8. And actually, strangely enough, you have the current driver of the number 8 in Nathan, and you also have last season's driver of the number 8 in T-Bird. So weird how that works out sometimes. But just behind them is the 47 of Batsbuck. The 47 had absolutely no luck. Like I said, Cade absolutely demolishing him with lag. Nothing out of his control, or nothing in his control, I should say. So the 47 is just kind of trying to rebound, and that's the top 10. Let's see here. As Xander kind of extends his gap right there, let's kind of follow up with Packers, who at one point, oh, the 12 is spun! The 12 has spun, and he is now down to P10. Oh my goodness. He must have just whiffed it coming out of the carousel section, going back up on main branch Sonoma, and just like that, that is how P10 rolls for you. But Cade, though, gets elevated into P5 right there. So a top 5 from him would actually mean wonders, because that would actually help his point situation. Now, actually, I kind of made mention of that earlier in the race. Let's take a look at that now, actually. So going into this race, of course, we have Xander leading the points by 28 over UK, and then also by 28 over Cyber. Now, with UK backing out of the race, oh, mamma mia, that gap's going to grow. T-Bird, though, is 4th in the standings, 37 points back. Bass right behind, actually, with 41. Kalen is right behind him with 62. Then we go Nathan in P7, BD in P8, Brandon P9, and Piper in P10. Now, one thing that you may have not heard is Cade's point situation. Should he finish where he is now, he is looking at a phenomenal points day over his competitors. UK automatically is going to be behind him because of how, well, I mean, just him backing on out. Now, that doesn't mean this is going to be a automatic top 10 right here because the race is far from over. Yo, what's going on, Rambo? We have just Guy here. How's Trek doing? I do believe, if I'm counting my cars correctly, he is in P11 right now. So with that, P12 is actually going to be BS14 cars. That is right behind him. And then you also have a big gap to the 48 of Justin Shackett. Now, Justin Shackett is only, for sure, has only made one start this season. That was actually at Daytona. And this is his second start of the season. He has a lot of work to do. He is currently sitting P19 in the standings, 394 back from the point leader. And if we look at from the P10 position, he's 293 back. Still a mountain to climb. And actually, speaking of that P10, we have Piper right here in the 30. Yeah, I think he's just enjoying the show. That's the person that is stopped right there at the fire truck as the meme goes. The 37 of baseball kid just kind of rocking and rolling right now. But we should be getting close to pit stops. Am I correct?
Let me check. I have 10 laps left.
Oh, never mind then. Well, maybe getting close to Kalen's.
Which is about 7 laps left, I think.
Gotcha. And actually, what lap are we coming to, just for reference?
We're on 18 right now.
Lap 18. Okay, so we're coming up on... Well, actually, very strangely enough, we're actually coming up on... well, we're just hitting a third way past this race and coming up on halfway. So... that is actually really good. About 10 laps away from that. So Kalen should be pitting here in the next few laps. Remember, he didn't stop at all during the first 2 cautions, so he'll be the first one to come on down pit lane. What a battle that's going on back here. The 96 of T-Bird going past Nathan kind of gets a little bouncy off those curbs. And this is all for P5 right now as he gets loose out of that corner. He tries to overbrake it, but he just collapse that 6 car right there and loses 3 spots. I don't know if he locked it up right there, but yeah, definitely I'm sure the 6 car of Packers is not too happy right now. But just like that, that is 5 cars all battling for the 5th place spot as the 22 tries to go on in right here. The 96 is going to be a drag race here. Going on through, bouncing over the curb. Curb 2. Going on through these S's. I love this view right here. And through this final short chute going into the hairpin. This is going to open up the door. The 22 has to expect the 96 to make a move. Oh, no, actually, he just lets him go. Okay, well, never mind then. So the 96, oh, but he overcooks it. He overcooks it, and just like that, he gets loose, and all of his progress undone. That is how quickly things can change in the race. Meanwhile, a very lonely race is actually the 21. This is actually for P4 right now. He has kind of just checked on out from the field right behind, but he is trying to gain any kind of ground on Hunty. So let's see. We'll just keep an eye on that. But yeah, so now Nathan, for someone that was only trying to get a top 10, you find yourself in P5. How does that feel?
My goal was top 5. But feels
well,
good.
Well, still, a top 5 is still really good, and you're currently in P5 right now.
Yes, sir.
But the 22 gets blown in the back by the 47, and as Gio saying, here's for the Bass recovery drive. Well, there he is right there, but a little bit of contact like that is definitely not going to be conducive to what he's trying to do. Don't know where the 9's going right there, but you know, whatever. So we're going to see how this is going to roll here. The 47 takes it, that spot, but the 22 is going to try to do the cutback. No grip right there. Hey, you know what? Don't quote me on that. You know, sometimes things just come out. So here's another battle, actually. The 4 of US Trek versus BS14 cars versus Justin Shackett. This is for P11, 12, and 13 right here. Goose has it. BS and Shackett want it. Actually, the 12, I should mention, has made his way past Packers. So that is actually for P9, putting Packers in the P10. Super unfortunate from him. Pied Piper has a new parking spot right here. He found the ambulance this time. Xander's currently in a zip code of his own, and I thought for certain he was about to pit right there. He was all the way to the left and then kind of made a move to the right. But currently, actually, you can see that I wonder if he's saving his tire. That's my question. Or if he's just kind of going balls to the wall. Hunty, like I said, you kind of crunched the numbers on this. Is there a danger of burning up your stuff before your fuel window?
I mean, I ran out of tires before with, like, still 3 laps of gas left.
Oh, I'm so sorry, T.
So, yeah.
Well, what happened with T-Bird here? It looks like
we were going in to the hairpin side by side, and I locked it up, and it pushed me to the left and into him, and then pushed him into the tire barrier.
Oof. Fast Camaro asking, where is UK at? Let's actually go on board with him. He's going so fast, you can't even see him moving. Out of the 17 starters, he's P17. So I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news there, Fast Camaro. But yeah, his day has been done in. So, going on through the rest of the field, though, there's Piper right there, actually, a new spot for him. So, P11 is actually heating up right now. Packers is actually falling back into the clutches of Goose here, and but BS is actually right at the back, and he actually spins right there. I don't know if that was because of lag or what. But now he's under fire from Justin Shackett. Justin Shackett's now going to be taking P12, and BS now back to P13. And just like that, Goose is going to try to get a top 10 from himself right here. As we see, as we're shuffling through, T-Bird gets... Oh, and the 22 spins. He backs on up right here. And just like that, there we go. And he is now down to the P12. Oh, and all of his work undone in the blink of an eye. I don't know if he just got loose or if there's some kind of contact with T-Bird or what, but his race essentially just unfolds right at the helm. So that actually elevates US Trek into P10. That puts BS14 cars in the P11 and then Cade in the P12, just for reference. BD continues in P9, but I don't think he's actually gaining any time on his competitors in front of him. They are just in front of him, though. Piper actually watching the stream as he's sitting right here, so gotta love it, saying contact. So that's probably showing or telling us what happened between between Cade and T-Bird right there. Yeah, as the comment comes in. So, we have to be getting close to pit stops here. Kaylin's taking a very interesting line. I've been noticing. Oh, well, never mind then.
He's either coming in this time or next time, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah, because he is going to be the first one to come on down pit lane. Now, will he be able to do it in one more stop? I don't think so, actually. Can anyone do it in one more stop? That's going to be the question. Will this be the final stop for some of these drivers? I think that is what these guys are trying to do. And if you can, then you just gained a crap ton of time, because Sonoma is actually one of the longest pit roads on the Cup schedule. Road America is technically the longest. Sonoma is, I do believe, the second longest. Every other pit lane is actually right around 45 seconds. Sonoma itself is around 50, 55, if I do recall. Road America is about a minute 10 because of just how long it is. Don't quote me on that though. Here in Millennium Racing League, the facts don't matter and the stats are made up as we go. But Justin Shackett is actually the first one to actually come on down pit lane. Interesting for him. What lap are we on?
Coming to 24.
Coming to 24. Super interesting from him right there to go and take that initiative. We are not halfway, and he will have to stop one more time. So that is not conducive to his strategy. I think a lot of these guys are trying to make it in the one stop, pit one more time, and that's it. But we could be wrong on that, though. Or I could just be wrong. Bass takes P4 right here. And actually, Brandon may actually lose another spot, and that's P5 currently. He has the inside line, but the 8 has the momentum, and the 21 has to check up just a little bit more. Is it going to be side by side going to turn 1? I can almost guarantee there's going to be some kind of contact! And just like that, but the 21 takes it as that is a little bit of time loss, but nothing too crazy. T-Bird actually comes on down pit lane. Piper is going to move to a new spot. Let's see here. So pit stops are happening, by the way. The 96 of T-Bird has come on down, so a lap after Shackett has. So I wonder if there's a little bit of communication going on between them. So we're going to keep an eye out on that. Packers is back up into the top 10 as BS is now right behind. Actually, who is that up there? We're going to find out now. Oh, that is BD. He must have got loose because he's now falling into the clutches of Packers. So we're going to keep an eye out on how and when everyone's coming on down. I'm not seeing anyone else coming on down anytime soon. So that is the biggest question mark as Xander, just for reference on where everyone else is entering the carousel section. As we kind of just surf on through the rest of the drivers here. Our interest reporters, Nathan and Hunty, first of all, let me thank you guys for coming on in and reporting for us. Can you give us an update on how the cars feel? You guys should be getting close to your pit stops.
Yep, got my light on, don't like the car.
Yep, basically.
Got the light on, don't like the car. The fuel light or the tire light?
Tire.
Ooh, yeah, that's never a good feeling. You get crazy loose when you have your tire light on, as Worstcod going, oh my god, he hit the invisible wall. Yeah, when you get crazy loose during when you have your tire light on. So definitely that is something that these guys are trying to avoid here. I'm pretty sure that's what Brandon's probably going with, because he just keeps losing time. Xander's going to be staying out another lap. So is Hunty, but I'm actually very surprised that Kalen has stayed out for as long as he has.
Yeah, I don't know how he's surviving.
Let's see here. The 21 and the 8 are still battling right now. I wonder who's going to come on down first. I think Brandon just sped. He hit the line. I don't think he was supposed to. And just like that, a crazy long pit road just gets longer. Oh, going into the hairpin, he hit the commitment cone, and it grabbed him and threw him down pit lane. Super unfortunate for the 21. I wonder, oh, he must be fuming right now. We were on board with that when it happened. Oh, cone! Look at that. Hunty, you just ran over the cone. I don't know if there was a cone on your screen, but there was a cone on my screen. And you just totally ran over it. The
I'm
crew.
not sure. I wasn't looking for a cone.
Looks like the 1 is coming on down this time. Super easy going on the pit lane, actually. The 18 as well. I'm assuming. Yep. Hunty, you are also coming on down pit lane.
I sped. I didn't see where the line was.
Ooh. That's not conducive to everyone. Here comes Packers coming out of pit lane right here. This may shake up some things right here. And that's what I was actually... The stream doesn't know this, but I'm going to say it nonetheless. I said in the pre-race that a pit road is going to catch people off guard. Hands down, it will. Because let's actually go on board with someone who has yet to pit. Well, you may have saw right there, Piper. That commitment cone is just in front of the wall. And here, let's see what the 20 of BS does. He hasn't made his pit stop yet. Let's see what he's going to do. So, entering the pits is right there. There's the commitment cone. And if you miss it or you don't see it, like Hunty, can you confirm that you did speed?
Yeah, I sped.
Oh! Well, there we go. That is super unfortunate from Hunty, but you have just one of those things that, I mean, that's just how it be sometimes. So is Bass our leader right now?
47.
Yeah, Bassbuck is actually our leader. Now, like I said, well, I told you guys, Bassbuck is, like, low-key, probably the best person at Sonoma. He is insanely strong here. It's actually one of his better road courses. But the thing is here, is he has not pit. Xander has. I don't know if he's going to try to go one, this is going to be his final time. If he doesn't pit this time, I'm assuming this is what's going to happen. But it looks like he's angling himself to pit this time. I don't know what lap it is right now, so this may be his final stop.
I don't. At most, he can get to 47 with like 9 to go still.
47? Okay. Maybe all my talk of doing it in one more stop is just complete malarkey. And then I'm exiting the pit road right now. So let's kind of regroup here and see. Oh, the 1 has sped. The 1 has spun. I don't know if that was just getting loose or what happened, but where's Kalen? So, oh, he's still way behind him. Never mind that.
I'm second.
So, Nathan, you have not yet stopped, right? So we're going to see how this is going to work. This may open up the door for some kind of strategy here. Because P3, currently Kalen, the 1 of Xander actually did spin right there. And looks like the 8 is going wide. That's going to allow the 18 just to kind of fly on past.
You know how many laps of fuel you get to run?
Should be about 20, I guess. 18 to 20.
So it's kind of...
If you saved in both stages, you might be able to do a 1-stop.
But it's too late for that now, essentially. So here's the 1 right here. And there is, just flying past was the 18. You guys caught that too, huh? Gio saying in chat, worst caught just straight up not having a good time. Yeah, we caught it at the worst time where he just pile drove it straight into the carousel wall. I don't know if that was out of frustration or what, but yeah. So the 1 is currently the leader. P2 belongs to the 18 of Kalen. See, Nathan, you probably pit that time. No, you have not. You're P3 right there. So that gives P4 to Hunty, correct? Was that a yes? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So let's go on board with you just for reference. So here is that. So P4 belongs to Hunty right now. P5 is T-Bird?
Let me check. Yep, and then base, pass.
And then Bass right there in the 47. So those are our suspects. Ooh, the 9 of
Our
Worst Cod.
spectator spun.
Oh! And Worst Cod spins the 96! Oh, no! Worst Cod! Is that a caution?
That is
That's
a
a
caution.
Worst Cod! Liam! Oh, Liam. T-Bird getting Worst Codded. Oh, my God!
There's going to be probably 24 to go.
Well, that I think I'm the
I don't
biggest
think there's a point
gainer
in
from
saving,
that.
because if you even save those 4 laps, you're going to lose it saving.
Well, there is a strategy call from Hunty and Nathan right there. What's going to happen?
I wasn't thinking of the pit road, but I still think... I don't know how fast you can save here. I've never saved at Sonoma. I think there's going to be 24 to go.
Ah, yeah. So just like that, the 18 stays on out. So this bunches up the field. So this actually is very beneficial. I didn't actually catch who was the lucky dog on that. I'm assuming it was probably a baseball kid. Ooh, but a little bit of contact between the 1 and a little bit of contact between the 47. Oh my God! Look at that 3 wide right in the back of the pack. We have Xander trying to go on out. Hunty gasses on up, and just like that finds a spot. But it is carnage back there. There's still 2 by 2 by 3. A little bit of contact. Everyone finds the way through. They're 4 wide. Oh my God! Cheese and crackers. So there we go. That's everyone trying to gain as much much time as possible, and just like that, the 47 takes P2 as we're on board with the 21. Hunty, you just keep.
Up.
I know you're like a ping pong right now.
Man.
Oh, and the 18 gets spun. Oh no, that was P2, and he backs out. What? Oh my goodness! Wow! Going from leading to out of this race. Oh my goodness! Well, this changes everything. That is a free position right there. All of our points leaders having a bad day, apart from Xander. So this is actually going to be a great opportunity for everyone to gain some points. Bass as well, probably having the best day. You have T-Bird in P3, Brandon in P4, Kate in P5, and Nathan! Oh my God, you spin it! That's how they could champ wouldn't quit. Oh my God, Nathan, not like this.
That's not my fault.
I know. Not like this. But yeah, no, that's essentially what's going on right now. That's what these guys are dealing with. So, oh my goodness me. Anywho, so that is 2 drivers out of this race, out of the 14. Oh my God! And Justin Shackett goes and takes the short chute layout of Sonoma right there, and just like that, I think that is what, P13 for him? Because Nathan, you're down in what, P15? We'll come back to that.
I'm P13.
Oh, thank you. So, wow, what a development from this here, ladies and gentlemen. So, here's Bassbuck going into P2. So, there's Xander going up the way. He is losing time, though. But I think at this point, you probably just want to just cut this run in half, honestly. Just try to gain as much time as possible by just short stopping, essentially. The 21 and the 96 going at it. That is for the final podium position right here. That is P3. Looks like the 21 went a little bit wide, and the 96 kind of finished the job right there. So the 48 is also pitting. Interesting strategy call from them. I'm assuming the pit window to open. Pit window's open for the rest of the race. So essentially, they're just getting their tires.
I wouldn't want to come in yet.
No, it's not. I did what B Right did and slid into the wall. Got a speeding penalty, and yep.
Well, keep in it. It looks like a lot of people are making mistakes. The 37 just got loose, and oh my goodness me, it is insanity right now. Literally, I think the only driver that has had probably no run-ins with like anyone has been the one he's probably ran the cleanest race out of everyone so far. Someone's had issues in some way, shape, or form in this race. But yeah, make some noise in chat, guys. Who do you think's gonna win? I think it's gonna be a surprise. Watch, because it's happened before. Watch the final pit stop. Whenever this happens, whatever lap these guys decide to pit, watch that be the deciding factor on who's going to win this race. Who's going to gamble and take no tires, or maybe 2 tires, or, God forbid, something happens with speeding. Something's going to happen here, and we're going to probably see a brand new either winner or a new podium position. So the one just went past. There's the 47 in P2, the 96 in P3, the 21 in P4. Looks like right behind, I think Baseball Kid is a lap down. So that puts, I do believe, the 12 in P5. Cade in P6, so he's back in it. Hunty, you're P7. Packers is P8, but that could change right here. The 4, as the 6 of Packers gets loose, and that is now a flip-flop of positions for P8 and P9. US Trek now in P8, Packers in P9. P10 will belong to BS 14 cars, keeping his foot in it. There we go. He is also another driver that needs a good day. He's currently sitting P11 in the points, only 11 points away from that cutoff line. That is the biggest thing from here. And with Kalen being a DNF from this race, that is a driver that he could potentially gain a lot of points on. So we'll have to see as this race unfolds. But definitely, it's even if it's not for the win, every position matters. That's why, honestly, you should never quit, because you don't know how things are going to change. Like that caution right there. We never expected that caution to actually come on out, but yet here we are. All 7 of you guys watching right now, thank you guys so much for coming on out and paying close attention with us. But yeah, Gio, no, don't get me wrong, man. We wish that you could be in here, and it just sucks that your schedule doesn't work with the days. But yeah, here we go. Kalen joining chat right now. Super unfortunate from you, boss, but yeah, that restart did not favor your position right there. You were doing good up until that restart, which all hell kind of went loose right there. So, if I'm doing my math correctly, so here is P15, which is, no, P15 is actually probably Piper, now that I think about it. So that means P14 is Worstcod, P13 is Nathan, P12 belongs to Justin Shackett, and P11 belongs to Baseball Kid. Thank you. I was trying to find him. He's right there. He is. As he's trying to get closer and closer to that 20 car of BS. But yeah. Oh my goodness! The 6 and the 4! They went sideways. No caution, though. Oh, that could have changed everything right there as well. We saw, as we were flipping on through, that they must have tangled in some way. Oh my goodness, that could have been bad. But just like that, BS14 Cars picks up 2 positions for the price of 1 right there. Potentially going to be losing 1 back because Packers is back in it. Essentially, Packers net lost nothing. And US Trek lost 3 spots. So that puts BS into P8. Packers still in P9. Baseball Kid actually gets elevated to P10. And US Trek into P11.
I'm pitting.
You're pitting?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. This actually falls into Hunty's hands right here. Should a caution come out, he does not have to pit, and he gets the track position. Road courses are a strange thing, but it favors as soon as the window opens and you can comfortably make it, and as long as you don't get lapped, pit. Get it done with. And that is exactly what Hunty's doing right now. He will not lose any kind of laps because the 1 is now going through the S's. Hunty will be comfortably out on track as he's exiting pits right now. Yes, this, should a caution come on out, he will be the leader. So, now, who will follow suit? I think as soon as one person comes on down, everyone should be coming on down. No one should be waiting for the caution to come on out. Because what if you don't want to be caught out with your pants down? Yo, what's up, Ben? How you doing today? So, currently no one is taking that challenge. Bass didn't pit. T-Bird didn't pit. Brandon didn't pit. Cade's not pitting. I guess no one else deciding to do what I was talking about. Looks like Piper pit, but unfortunately he's not on the lead lap, so I guess he's good to go. But yeah, these guys, I definitely would have to say, get those stops done. You don't want a caution to come on out and potentially ruin your race. Tires actually improve. Or I guess you get faster on worn tires as you do with new tires. So basically, the more laps you turn on them, the better off you are. And the 4's race just goes down the hill. It looks like he kind of outbroke himself and went into the tire barriers in the hairpin. Still, P10 is on the board for him. It's Baseball Kid right in front of him. The 12 of BD goes off track, but you know that's the carousel. It's to be expected. Here's Justin Shackett, currently sitting P12, currently 1 lap down, actually. Xander's actually the car in front of him, so he will be the lucky dog should a caution come on out. Ben saying I'm good, not excited for tomorrow's race. It's Spain. In case, while we are looking at this race right here, of course, tomorrow, of course, is going to be the MRL F1. The race at Spain, the Spanish Grand Prix. Hopefully everyone's excited for it as I am because I love me some Spain. Tire wear. Galen says, sucks to put in practice for people just to run into you on every restart. Yeah, that's
Facts.
Facts. Hunty has grade A knowledge of that right there. Look what happened with him. As he suddenly went from, row 2 to, what was it, P8?
I think it was 7.
There we go. Is Xander winning? Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
About row 2 to 13.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, Nathan, definitely restarts like that happen there, Kalen. It's unfortunate, but one of them things. Oh, someone is pitting though. Who is that? That is the 4 of US Track. He's going to come on down and get those tires. I feel like just looking at everyone else, not pitting though. It's very weird to think about that, because should a caution come on out as US Trek goes a lap down right there, he will be the lucky dog. Should a caution come on out now, I would just get that pit stop done. You don't want to be at the mercy of a caution, and you have to pit for tires or fuel, and then all of a sudden, boom, you are now suddenly behind in those restarts, as we were talking about those crazy restarts. Baseball kids all over the place. The 9 is fun, but nothing new there. But yeah, like essentially, you don't want to be at the mercy of those restarts. You don't want to be in mid-pack. Meat Wagon deserves to win. Yeah, Xander does, but we'll have to see if something is going to happen. Speeding on pit road could change everything. Bass must have got loose, because now that puts T-Bird into P2. Bass and Brandon are now going at it right now, unless Bass is trying to save, which I don't agree with. We'll have to see. We'll have to keep an eye on that. The 37 spun yet again. The 38 doing some wicked drift, man. Holy God. Well, I'll tell you what. The driver that has actually come through the field, though, has been BS. He actually started second to last, so P16. And if I'm counting my cars correctly, he is up into P9 right now. P9 about to be P8 if we look at Packers here. P8. Packers has been all over the place. He's been up, down, tossed around. And I think he's just looking for this race to be over. I know a lot of these guys are. But with that, actually, what lap is it? What lap are we on?
41. He's at the end of 40. He's on 41 or 42.
Well, what lap are you on?
41.
And so he's on 42 then. No, he's on 41 as well. No, he's on 42 because he's behind you. Duh. So yeah, so Xander's on lap 42. So we are coming to 13 to go. Yeah, definitely get those tires in now is what I'm saying, but no one's listening to me. I like to think I know what I'm talking about, at least. All 9 of you watching right now, how you guys doing? So, with that, interesting lines from over here. Of course, the big corner has been Carousel. The Carousel has caught so many people out, whether it be spinning. That is double-digit numbers watching right now. Thank you guys so much. Has caught out so many people, whether it be going on the grass or going too slow, or maybe even getting loose on exit of all places. It has definitely been the big question mark for everyone and everything. But turn 1 as well. The exit of turn 1 has caught so many people off guard that, I mean, that and the Carousel combined are 2 big places to lose or gain all your spots. Now, I was actually expecting the Carousel to be one, but not turn 1. And definitely not the pits. Pit road has caught 2 people, grabbed them, and did not let go, causing a speeding penalty for B-Right as a 21, who is right behind this. So you can see him right... Oh, hang on. Wait for it. The 96 spun! The 96 spun, and that goes into P2. And now the 21 is going to try to take that P3, and does. But yeah, there's a 21 back there, like I was talking about. So yeah, just like that, everything can change. Yeah, getting loose. Carousel, man, just catches people off guard. So we'll have to see how this is going to shake on out here. But the one of Xander currently is... I do believe that was him, actually, that went out by. Yeah, he's taking the new lap right now. And going on board with the P2, they're about a quarter of the track behind. It's actually insane. So 96.
38 spun.
Well,
Carousel.
yeah, the 38 spun, but I think he's actually just probably parked there, honestly. Oh, no, he isn't. Oh, okay. No, he's racing right now. Okay, so let's kind of, for everyone watching right now, double-digit numbers, let's kind of go through the field. So here is the one of Xander. You may have caught a glimpse of the 47 car off in the distance. That is actually P2. So P2 is now this right here, Bass Buck, but he gets loose! We were on board with him when that happened! And just like that! Is that a caution, maybe?
Nope.
Get those tires, gentlemen! You don't know when a caution is going to come on out! Oh my god, just like that! Getting loose! Commentators curse! The 47 gets loose, the 96 goes off track, and suddenly P3 now belongs to Cade! Cade in the 22 of all people, who was not looking forward to this race at all, saying that he was going to be a back marker, is now, well, I guess now back in, out of that spot, but, you know, hey, he's still up here. So that is P4 and P5 right there. P6, I do believe is Hunty, correct? You?
I'm 9.
You're 9. Okay, so who's P6? Probably BD, actually, now that we mentioned that. So here's BD. Oh, T-Bird's probably mauling right now. But nothing that we haven't seen before. So here is P7. Oh my god! Well, we saw that right there. The 6 of Packers, looks like kind of walled the 48 Justin Shackett. We'll have to look at the Discord to see if there's going to be anything said about that. But yeah, we have the P9 of Hunty right there. P8, I do believe, is BS and Packers, correct?
BS and Packers, yes.
Gotcha. So that's P7 and P8 then. So yeah, interesting from all around, but no one's pitting. Get those tires. You almost had a caution. No one listens to me, man. They're all, I'm also assuming they're watching the stream too, so that's the biggest thing. So right now, actually, surprisingly, let's actually go on board with them. Here's the 21. The 21, I mentioned, practiced the most out of everyone. Put in a lot of times. He said that his starting lap times was a 1:37, and he brought it down to a 1:32. Excellent job. P2 currently from him. And again, no one's going to pit. The 47 as well. Looks like he kind of outbroke himself. That's going to lose a crap ton of time. Commentators curse. I should probably stop talking about everyone then, if that's what's going to end up happening.
Talk about everyone 11 on. From 1st to 11.
Oh, gotcha. Because
I could use some help.
Well, I've been talking about Xander all day, and he's still maintained a very decent race. So I guess the commentator's curse is everyone but him. Ooh, a little bit of maybe contact between Hunty and BS, but I think it was more BS just letting him go.
I think he was afraid.
He was afraid. He used Intimidate. But yeah, I guess I would have to assume BS kind of just gave up the ghost right there and was just like, you know what, Hunty is already had pit before me, and essentially I'm an entire pit stop behind him. Just give up the ghost. But yeah, here's the 1. We saw the 6 of Packers go on down, so he is there he goes. He is actually exiting the pits. So that is another one. Oh no, I lied. There he is, right there. So I guess. Did he speed? Oh, come on, Packers. Not like this. Don't end your race with that. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I just need to shut up, guys. I think that's what's going on here, is I'm giving commentators curse to everyone. But just like that, that's how quickly things can change. Packers may have sped there in that final stop. You don't know. It's not over until it's over, I will say. pivotally, though, he's still in front of the 4, which, keep in mind, Pitt before him, and that is P11 of US Trek. I am correct in saying that, Nathan, correct? Good talk.
Yes.
So,
The stupid headset. I'm sorry.
no, you're fine. So that is P11. So that means Packers still is in the top 10. So he's still having a good race. This battle for P3, though, I don't know how it's happening. But look at this. You have Liam. I keep saying Liam. It's T-Bird. T-Bird again! Spins! Oh my god, a little bit of contact between him and Cade. T-Bird must be fuming right now. Oh my god, I think he just quit.
He's still going on my screen.
Oh my god. Oh, T-Bird, not like this. Top 5. He's still in the top 5. I think, let's talk big picture here. That's what's going on. He's still top 5. Oh, but my goodness me. That is what I'm saying. Come on down. The way that these guys are racing, you don't know when a caution's going to come on out. Thank you. Brandon's actually listening to me. Cade does not. Bass does not. Yeah, come on down pit lane. Get those tires. You don't know when a caution's going to come on out. So where is Xander at on track right here? There he is. He's about to go and start the S complex. So he's coming out of back onto Sonoma. And let's actually see where Brandon is in reference to that. He's already in his stall. He should comfortably be out in front of Xander before his before he comes on around. Unless he sped. Unless he sped. Here goes the 20, and there he goes exiting. Yep, there he goes. Excellent work from him. He comes out actually in front of Baseball Kid. So yeah, very comfortably out in front. So yeah, definitely. The pit window is open. Here comes the 12. The 12 is already on pit lane, and he's already down and away. That was P6 right there. Worst Cod looks like he's coming on down for his final stop. The pit window is open, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. So right now, Brandon needs to put in some fast laps because Bass is actually probably going to be the fastest that he has been in being an open air, and he's actually going to be coming on down. The 22 of Cade being hyper slow. Oh my god, that's a really a conservative, I will say, pit entry right there. But hey, you know what? To each their own. Whatever helps you get on the pit road, I guess. So everyone has made their final stops. Almost everyone, I should say. Hunty, you are going to be gaining some positions right here. Let's see where you're going to come out at. I would assume it's either going to be P2 or P3 here. Actually, where are you at right now? Let me just say it like that. P5. And you have the 22 already passed. There goes the 9. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was on board with that.
I read my PV though.
Well, there we go.
I missed that, dude.
Oh, it happens sometimes. So there is the battle right there for P3 now. So Hunty comfortably in P2, like by like a country mile.
Right now.
Oh, P3. Oh, T-Bird, but T-Bird still has to pit. And if Brandon beat out Bass, then whenever T-Bird pits, they're both going to beat him. So essentially, I'm just saying after everything all cycles on out. Sorry, I should have clarified. So yeah, currently this is the battle for P3, not between the 47 and the 37. It's actually between the 47 and the 21. The 37 actually gets out of the way, so very tip of the hat to you. So as everything kind of cycles on out here, Nathan, let's kind of check in with you. I know the car's probably feeling bad, but it looks like you're gaining some time.
Oh, a little bit. I've been saving for a while just because of how early my untimely pit stop was.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes
was
that
about
happens.
I was about 3 laps short.
Are you good now, Piper? Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right, well there we go. Looks like baseball. You're still in it technically to have a solid result. I would, by my calculations, looks like a P7 is possible based on how much Baseball Kid, BS, Packers, and US Trek have been battling. Could you give us maybe some margins?
US Trek is 24 seconds ahead. Packers is 29.
They both have made their stops, but as much as these guys have been racing, you never know what's going to happen here. And you're still in P11, correct?
Well,
Oh, P12, but we'll possibly change that when Baseball Kid pits. The 9 that was spun around right there, that could have been a caution.
the worst part about hitting that tire barrier head on like that is the game kind of like freaks out, keeps just like forward and reversing into the tire barrier, 5 times before it resets.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. So the 21 versus the 47 gets a little bit more heated. They are now nose and stern. This is for the final podium spot, ladies and gentlemen. You have Brandon, who is looking for his first podium of the season, versus actually another Brandon in Bassbuck. Weird how that works out sometimes. So, yeah, these guys are definitely looking to get their first podium. That may change right here. The 47 looks... There we go. Let's go on board with Bass right here. I kind of see how this is going to look. So here's the Bass perspective. We're going to just watch right here. A little bit of bumper to the back of the 21. And the lap car of the 48 of Justin Shackett is not going to help out here. So we're going to see how this is going to work. The 21 and the 47 are side by side going into turn 3. Coming up through the hill, and now going into the carousel section. The 21 tries to arc it on in. The 21 takes a hyper-aggressive approach. And just like that, going into the actual carousel itself, the 48 and the 21 are now going at it, but the 47 overcooks it, and just like that, the 21 now is going to gain a little bit of time. So, wow, the 48 definitely not helping out that case right there. Now gives up the ghost, but the 47 overcooks it and allows the 20 to get past. Oh, my goodness me. Wow. So just like that, the 21 is able to scoot away a little bit, and all that progress is undone for the 47. The 47 has to gain a little bit more time. Or all that time back, I should say. So, actually, we gotta be coming close to the end here. Has Xander pit yet?
Yeah.
He has? Oh, I told him. I must have...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming to 53.
Alright, so coming to 3 to go. Out of curiosity, what's the gap?
31.
It'd be like that sometimes. In fact, actually, there is the gap right here going into that short chute before the final corner. And here's Hunty exiting the carousel section. So that is what 31 seconds looks like right here. Oh. So they're coming to 3 to go here. And just like that, the 21 and the 47 are back to battling. The 47 has been able to gain a lot of time, but looseness comes on out when the 47 out of the carousel. So this is coming to 3 to go for these gentlemen here. And it is actually probably the best battle on track right now. So let's see here. Nathan, you're still P12. Cade is still in P5. Actually, T-Bird now in P6, so let's see where he is. Oh, wait. Hunty, is T-Bird in P3?
Yep.
Oh, well, never mind. You could have stopped me before I was talking about all this talk for the podium. I was...
Looking, okay.
Oh, wow. Never mind then. Sorry, chat. We made a mistake. Here's P3. That battle between Brandon and Bass is not for the podium. Shoot. Well, I look like a fool. So yeah, this is for P4, P5, and then Caden P6. That means BD and P7. Yeah, here's P7. P8 below. Oh, and just like that, BS takes his final stop. Okay, never mind. I thought he lagged on out of the race. So the 20 car is back on, back in it right now. So Xander just took 2 to go. So he's looking for the white flag, honestly. He's trying to just end this race as quickly as possible and get it done with. But yeah, T-Bird. So here's P1 going to the carousel. P2 is crossing the line, and P3 is entering the hairpin. That is the difference between all of that. And then P4 is still up for debate. These guys entering 2 to go. The 47 versus the 21. The exit of the hairpin seems to really help out Bass. But yeah, as everyone is just kind of just minding their P's and Q's right now, just trying to exit out the final 2 laps of this race, we are looking at a barn burner of a show. I do believe only 2 leaders of this race has been the 18 or Xander. Or I guess technically Hunty, you led as well, but...
I don't think I've ever been there. I've been hit too much.
So, with that, coming to the white, we are now official. Next flag ends it. Let's see here. The 21 still has the lead. This is a lap and a half to go for these two. But all eyes are on the 1, who is going to be taking his 3rd win in a row should something not occur. Essentially, a lag out at this point is going to be something that's going to take him out of that winning position. But, yeah, P2 of Hunty. Ooh, the 20 and the 4 swapping positions. This is good. Also another tight battle right here. Nathan, what position is that? Is that for P10?
It should be. BS and US check?
Yes.
Yeah, or 9.
Oh, P9. So, yeah, you did overcut Baseball Kid then. So that makes sense.
No, Baseball Kid spun out on his own.
Ooh, yikes.
Passes.
Alright, so that's going to be a battle we're going to be on the lookout for here. So here's the one going through the S's. And just like that, very calm and cool. He's kicking up a lot of grass. It's dirt tracking it through there. If there was anyone that was following him, definitely would not help on out. But yeah, going on through and taking the last corner, he will go 3 for 3 and just solidify that already stranglehold on the championship right there.
Third. B-Rate and Bass.
You mean P4?
Third.
Where did
I don't see T-Bird. I don't see him.
T-Bird? T-Bird is exiting the carousel. He is behind. Why'd you lie to me? That was a battle for P3. Hunty!
I didn't lie!
Oh my god. That was a battle for P3 this entire time. And just like that, it has to come down to the final corner. The 21. Oh, but the 47 gets loose. They both get loose in the same corner. The 21's going to be ultra conservative here because the 47 has that run. They both go wide. It's going to be a move of the hairpin. The 21 has to expect it. He has to go low. Block that. Yes, he does. Oh, the 47 bends it into pit road. And just like that, Cade passes him. Can the 22 collect P4? The 21 comes across the line to take P3. And Cade, the 22, will take P4. Oh, my goodness, the 47. Oh, wow. Oh, me, oh my. Wow. As we are waiting for the rest of the crew to come on through, there is Packers for P8. You said P7?
P7.
So BS and did they already finish? I think they did.
Yeah, everyone's done that I see,
Oh.
except the Pied.
I would love to see a picture of the results because that was a fantastic race. So we're gonna get our podium guys in here. We already have one of them. So here is Hunty. Wow, that was insane to think about. So 2 DNFs out of this race for sure. That is P17 belonging to UK, P16 belonging to Kalen. Wow. So where did T-Bird finish then? Because I thought that was for P3.
He was P3, and then I think he did something. He's P6.
Wow. 2 races in a row where he goes from a podium spot to not.
He had it by like 7 seconds too, I think.
Wow, that must have been a big mistake then. I'm curious. Xander with a 129.9. Wow. Dang. Next fastest lap was a 31.1. Okay. Wow. Okay. Shoot. So yeah, let's get these guys up in here and.
32-1.
Ugh. So yeah, let's invite Brandon and Xander into this, and of course after I invite these guys, we're going to be going through our full results. A lot of things to discuss after that race. Whew. A blistering lap, a 29.9. Dang. All right, so we have these guys invited. So as we wait for those guys to get in here, let's kind of go through our full results here. So that's Xander, Hunty, and Brandon, of course. We already know that's our top 3. Cade finished P4, Bats P5, T-Bird P6. I'm not sure what happened there, but it must have been something happening with Loose or... Oh, I don't know. He went from in P3 to P6. Packers P7, good result from him. He's been basically matching his average finish around that P7 mark. BD P8. US Trek, good result for P9 and BS as well, P10. That completes the top 10. P11 belongs to Agent Orange. Baseball Kid P12, Justin Shackett P13, Warscott P14, and Piper P15. 8 laps down and 13 laps down, respectfully. Kalen and UK are our DNFs out of this race in that order. So, I think we have everyone up in here. Yes, we do. So, shoot. I'll tell you what. That Sonoma is a beloved by some, hated by many. I will say that right now, but you 3 put on a heck of a show. I know it's probably not the finish that everyone's talking about in the Discord, but we have a podium to discuss. So let's just start with our P3 right here. So let's go over to Matty D. Go into that lovely Menards game. Brandon, let's get the elephant out of the room. Did you expect to get a podium today?
No, not at all. I expected a top 10 to be honest, but we were in like 5th, 6th always, and then Kalen and Nathan got screwed on that restall and I take advantage of it.
Now, could you enlighten us onto what happened with T-Bird? Because with like 3 to go, Hunty was telling us that he was in P3, and I was commentating as if you and Bass were P3 and P4 right there, and then he told us that he was P3, and then all of a sudden, last lap, he was all the way back in P6, and the battle was on.
I had no idea. I didn't see him. I saw the thing drop, but I never saw him. I assume he wrecked or something or blew a tire, because I think he took 2. On the stop because he came out 10 seconds ahead of me and I was like 5 or 6 out of him.
Wow. Wow, with that, it also seemed, while we're on that topic, actually, that you and Bassbook were basically inseparable for that final stint. What were your nerves like on potential of getting your first podium of the season?
I was just going out racing, whatever happened, happened. I want a podium, of course, but I know Bass is fast, so I was trying to do the thing to keep him behind me, keep him
Yeah.
on the track.
Well, with that, that was it came down to the final corner too. I don't know if it it looks like one of those things. We have a it's like one of those things that like maybe things appear differently on screens, but it looks like he kind of got loose and how so you know how sometimes when you get loose it kind of just shoots you to the left. He ended up nose first in
Yeah,
the barrels, and then Cade in the 22 was there to sneak in to take P4. So good day all around for VPR. I think all four of you finished in the top 10. Oh, apart from baseball Cade who finished outside, but yeah. Uh,
yeah, I believe so.
But still, solid day all around. So we'll have to see how that's going to look in the team standings. But yeah, excellent job on the podium there, Brandon. As we look to next week, I don't want to. As soon as we get done with this, we'll have to see. Um, the fun is already going, but the next race is actually going to be at Pocono, and Pocono is a fan favorite for some. We'll have to see what you can do there.
Probably nothing. I mean, I had no speed last time we raced so I mean, we'll see. I didn't
Well, you
expect podium here, so
yeah, and that's why I say never give up. You never know what's going to happen. Excellent job on the podium there. Let's move on to P2. That is, of course, Hunty. I don't know who to go on, honestly, so I'm just going to go Matt Kenseth, sure. Um,
Go make a pink car.
I'm not going to make one right now. That highlighter pink car, yes. We have, of course, it was a question on if you're going to be up in the front. You were an in-race reporter, same thing with Nathan as he was as well, all race. So it seems like you guys had a decent run. It's just Sonoma is very tricky. Is there anything that you probably could have done differently if you could do the race again?
Mm, not really. I don't. No, not really. I don't know. Unless, other than spinning out a few times.
Well, I mean, obviously, apart from not doing that, but I mean, obviously, unfortunately, you're not here for points. Hopefully, that changes for season two, of course. But you're just here as a hot seat, and currently, the hot seats out of the two that have come up has finished P2. Honestly, with New Hampshire around the corner for you, of course, this is the Cup side, but let's talk into the trucks where you are looking for your second win of the season, hoping to go back to back. What do you think about New Hampshire?
Um, I don't know. I in my races that I've done there, like I'm faster. It's just I think I burn out the tires and then I lose speed in the end. So I guess we'll see what happens in trucks because I don't think I've done trucks there.
Oh well, I'll tell you what. I've done trucks there. They're a lot of fun. They're the trucks are deceivingly tight. Um, but they loosen up quickly throughout the entire run. And it's just as you said, it's all about tire conservation. Whoever can conserve your tires the longest will be fantastic. It's going to be 75 laps, so essentially you're probably looking for a one stopper. So that's probably going to be the winning strategy. But of course, you didn't hear that from me. So with that, we'll have to see how things are going to roll there because who knows? I could be also wrong and blow a tire. It's happened before at like places like Darlington with conservation. People try to go and they blow a tire on the second stint, like a lap to the line. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, Hunty, I know this was all fun for you, but a P2 is unfortunately what you have to settle with.
All
And
right.
with a 3 for 3 here. We have to go to the gear wrench car for Kurt Busch. the inverse of what I was talking about, Xander, is the hot seats that have come through have finished second. Two different drivers have finished second. Both times you have beat them. Why?
I don't know. I don't like to lose races, so maybe that's why. But I mean, you just got to show, a Cup Series champion in Hunty some fun, and you got to show BK that no matter if you are racing for me, I'm not going to hand you a race win.
Well, I mean, of course, I'm saying that all in jest, but it seems like you guys had a stranglehold on this race, running a 129. Dang.
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what I did. That was just a random lap halfway through the race that I was just pushing pushing every little strength I had. I gave 110% the entire race. The car was great. Thanks to all the guys at Zydell Motorsports. It's weird to say that now. I don't know. It's always fun to come out and race and to race for my own team this week and for the rest of the season and be able to get a W was fun. I already lead in every statistical category, so you just kind of add on to that. But no, it's great to race it. Well, Sonoma's such a tough racetrack, and mistakes are inevitable, but if you can limit them, you'll have a great race, and I somehow was able to bust out of 129 somewhere. So thanks to all the guys at the shop. It was this fast Xfinity Internet, and it was a great race for Gear Wrench. I know they're on the car this week. Not usually they are on the car. I feel like I've won in every single time that they are on the car, though. Monster's definitely the one. Yeah, just Sonoma's tough, man. Carousel's garbage and tough to race, man. And so anytime that you can get a victory, and especially by I don't even know how big it was, it's pretty. Shut up, phone. It's pretty interesting. So, yeah, that's a long interview right there.
Not the longest that we've been
No.
through, but
Yeah.
I mean, currently, as you have mentioned, that you are leading the points right now. You're actually. I was talking about this as a storyline. UK finished P17 out of 17. Cyber has last place points, so essentially he gets 18th place points. T-Bird finished P6, and that's your nearest competition for points-wise, with Bass being just behind. And essentially, if I'm counting my points correctly, those two are going to swap. So Bass
Wow.
is now going to be P2 in the standings, and T-Bird's going to be P3. But then Kalen, right behind them, finished P16. So
Wow.
basically, the battle's on now for P2. While I'm not saying right now, but you have a very commanding points lead. And as we go to Pocono next week, it's a strong track for you. What are your expectations?
A solid run. Pocono's a great racetrack. So hopefully, shot phone. I'm able to grab another win, make it 4 in a row. I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough to win races, especially in MRL, man. It's so challenging with the no stages, and very rarely do you see any yellows. I know today's Sonoma is kind of it's tough to race here, so I can understand some of the yellows there. But Pocono, we're just gonna go out and try our best and see what folds. But yeah, the points. Every race, you look at how many points. I was listening to the stream the entire time, so I was trying to get a gauge of where the points is. So you can never be too early on a points battle, especially that's how I kind of lost it season 0. So it's definitely a challenge, Pocono, but you just got to gain as many points as possible. I know that only 2 people led today, so I'm trying to maximize points as much as I can get it to, and if I need to be just a bigger points gap. That's all that really matters. So consistency is the key with this format. You saw it with Cyber. Cyber was very consistent all season with season 0 and ended up winning a championship because of his consistency. So we'll go out and we'll try and get a top 5, maybe even a win.
Yeah, well, there we go. We'll have to see how things are going to work on out for the rest of the season. We are now officially 25% done. Podium guys, any final thoughts before we close on out for the night?
Give me my trophy. Thank you.
Von Peen sucks.
Not if I take it from you.
Well, I'm sure you two will probably be meeting at least one other time. I would hope at least one other time somewhere in this series. So,
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be a challenge, Hunty. Come on. No, I'm kidding.
Those
ooh.
race
Hey,
starts were
hey, you
very
killed me on the
bouncy.
race starts, bro. What's going on? We got to
I
talk
got
about
hit.
that?
I got hit from behind. I got pushed into you
Sheesh.
Everyone
I
got
love
pushed
this
by
into
guy.
another
everyone there.
pink car.
Love this guy. All right.
And with that, we're going to close on out for the night. Pocono is next week, but the MRL race week is far from done. We actually have F1 tomorrow, and that is going to be at Spain. But don't forget about Sportsman Trucks at New Hampshire. We were
Whoop,
actually
whoop.
talking about that with
Whoop,
Hunty
whoop.
on Monday.
Whoop, whoop.
Xander's going to be hosting that one.
Can't wait.
But Tuesday is going to be Auto Club for the Challenger Series. So plenty of racing
Oh,
left
blah.
for these guys. We're going to see how
Love it.
these guys are going to work on out. So we are going to close on out for the night. Huge congrats to Xander for winning, Hunty P2, and Brandon on his first podium of the season, P3. Nathan, Agent Orange, as well as Hunty, thank you guys for being our in-race supporters, and we will see you on the flip side. Have a good night, everyone.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.